The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
It's time for Mustangs football. It's time for Mustang football. It's time for Mustang football. It's time for Mustang football.
That's right, fans. It's time for 2024 Maricosta Mustang varsity football. Tonight, your Mustangs travel to Inglewood to take on the undefeated Inglewood Sentinels. The Sentinels are head coached by Mill Vaughn James, and they are ranked 60th nationally, 15th in the state of California, and 12th in the CIF Southern Section. Inglewood enters tonight's contest with a perfect 7-0 record. They started off the season at home with a victory over Villa Park 35-14. Then they followed that up with another victory at home versus North Torrance 41-19. They then traveled to Carson and were victorious 34-21. They then returned home and beat St. Bonaventure 47-7, then traveled to Pacifica and were victorious 54-21. They started off Bay League action at Lusinger, winning 34-29, and then last week on the road at Lawndale, shutting out the Cardinals 42-0. Your Maricosta Mustangs are head coached by Don Morrow in his 32nd year as the Mustangs head coach. They are ranked 41st in the state of California and 27th in the CIF Southern Section. The Mustangs enter tonight's contest with a record of 5-2. They started off the season at home versus St. Francis and were victorious 35-6. They then took on arch rival Redondo Union High School at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium in the annual Battle at the Beach and were victorious 14-13. Then the Mustangs went on a 4-game road trip, starting off at Damien in Laverne and won 34-30. Then the Mustangs traveled down to San Juan Capistrano and lost to San Juan Hills High School 28-7. They then returned to South Orange County and took on Villa Park and were shut out 18-0. The Mustangs then started Bay League action on the road at Lawndale, finishing off their 4-game road trip with the win 49-7. And then last week, the Mustangs finally returned home and took down Culver City in a shootout 56-34. Tonight's game is for first place in Bay League play as the undefeated Inglewood Sentinels, with a record of 7-0 and 2-0 in Bay League action, take on the Maricosta Mustangs with a record of 5-2 and 2-0 in Bay League. Last week, your Mustangs were unstoppable on the ground as they put up well over 500 yards rushing, led by sophomore running back A.J. McBean, who put up over 300 yards on the ground, as well as 4 touchdowns, and junior quarterback Liam Meeker, who added another couple hundred yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. The captains are getting ready to meet at midfield for tonight's opening coin toss. The captains for the Inglewood Sentinels are number 10, Senior Kingston Tisdale, number 5, Senior Velate Wolfgram III, number 1, Senior Lucien Holland, and number 55, Sophomore Elijah Harmon. The captains for your Maricosta Mustangs are number 56, Senior Luke Phillips, and number 44, Junior Brady Nuthall. This is the first season that the Inglewood Sentinels have returned back to the Bay League, and they are the only undefeated Bay League team, and they are looking to win a Bay League championship. The Mustangs have won tonight's coin toss and have elected to defer to the second half. Inglewood will receive the opening kickoff and start off on offense. In other Bay League action this afternoon, Palos Verdes defeated Lawndale 34-0 at Palos Verdes. The Sea Kings record in Bay League play is now 2-1, and the Lawndale Cardinals are now 0-3 in Bay League action. The other Bay League contest tonight will be 1-1 Losinger at 1-1 Culver City. It's time for Friday Night Lights here in the City of Champions as Michael Husson is set to kick off for your Maricosta Mustangs. And we are underway. It's a high end over end kick fielded near the goal line by Wilson. He returns it towards the left-hand sideline and is forced out of bounds at about the Inglewood 21, where they will start their first possession of tonight's contest. Senior quarterback Kingston Tisdale will lead the Inglewood offense at quarterback. He hands the ball off to Santino, and Santino's going to be wrapped up after a short gain by the Mustang defense. Magnus Johnson in on the stop for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 situation. Pistol formation. The handoff again goes to Santino. This time he works his way up the middle. It looks like he might have enough for an Inglewood first down. Tisdale fakes the handoff, now throws it out towards the right, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Sentinels. Trips left, shotgun formation, single back. Now the 3 receivers to the left shift further out towards the sideline. Tisdale hands the ball off to the single back, good for about a yard or 2 on the carry. Trips left, single back shotgun. Tisdale back to pass. He scrambles to his right, and he's going to be forced out of bounds right about the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up a 4th down punting situation. Williams back to punt for the Sentinels. And it's a high but short kick that's going to bounce at the Mustangs' 45-yard line and take a good Inglewood roll all the way to the Mustang 31, where Maricosta will start its first possession with 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Junior Liam Meeker in at quarterback for the Mustangs. Single back man in motion from right to left. Meeker hands the ball off to the single back. That's sophomore running back A.J. McBean. Of course, A.J. has had a tremendous season so far for the Mustangs. Mustangs shift into an unbalanced, strong right formation. The handoff again goes to McBean, and McBean works his way forward for a couple more yards, setting up a 3rd down and 5 for the Mustang-O. Coach Morrow has to be pleased with the offense's production so far here in Bay League play. Shotgun formation. Meeker fakes a handoff to McBean, and he takes it himself, and he's going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage, and that's going to force a 4th down punting situation for Maricosta. Shevin gets off a booming punt for the Mustangs, driving Wilson back. He slips as he tries to field it. The ball is loose, and it's going to be recovered by the Mustangs special teams. That's Brandon Merriman on the recovery for Maricosta. Huge turnover for the Mustang special teams. Let's take another look at this play as Shevin got off a tremendous kick for the Mustangs, driving Wilson back, and as he tries to field it, he slips and drops the ball, and several Mustangs are there, and Brandon Merriman is able to recover the ball. Also a great job by Jackie Reach preventing Wilson from being able to recover his own fumble. 1st and 10, Mustangs at the Sentinel 20-yard line. Pistol formation. The ball is bobbled, and it's loose, and it looks like it's going to be recovered by Inglewood. That's DeAnthony Allen on the recovery for the Sentinels, and they will take back over possession. Shotgun formation. Tisdale hands the ball off. That's Santino, and nowhere to run for the running back as Nuthall and Johnson take him down after a couple-yard gain. 2nd down and 8 for the Sentinels. And Tisdale bobbles the ball, however, he's able to hold on to it and hand it off to Santino, and he will pick up about 3 on the play, setting up a 3rd down and 5 for the Sentinels. Pistol formation, 4 receiver set. Tisdale fakes the handoff. He's looking downfield, now throws it towards the right. Incomplete, intended for Wilson. And that's going to set up a 4th down punting situation for the Sentinels. Zabula back deep for the Mustangs. It's a high snap. Williams is able to get the kick off. It's high and short, and again it takes an Inglewood bounce and will be downed at the Sentinel 49-yard line, where the Mustangs will take over with 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play, as one of these two teams is looking to go undefeated in Bay League action. I formation, Meeker under center. He hands the ball off to McBean, and McBean is stopped near the line of scrimmage. He was forced down backwards awkwardly. Hopefully AJ will be okay. He's being helped off the field by the Mustangs training staff. Hopefully it's not too serious, and we will see A.J. McBean soon in the lineup for the Mustangs. Again, he's had a tremendous season for Maricosta. Hopefully A.J. will be back in the lineup soon. Meeker takes the snap. He throws it out towards the left, completes it to Barrett Ryan right at the sideline. And Barrett's able to pick up 5 yards, setting up a 3rd down situation. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the right, completes it to Luke Meeker. Luke makes a nice move back towards the middle of the field and will pick up a Mustang 1st down. 1st and 10 Mustangs at the Inglewood 34-yard line. Meeker back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, intended for Luke Meeker. Incomplete. Penalty flag on the play. The call is indicated against the Mustangs. I thought they were going to call pass interference versus Inglewood, as we see A.J. McBean getting worked on the sideline. Hopefully he'll be back in this contest. Again, another stoppage of play. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. It's going to be a false start versus Maricosta, so that will push him back another 5 yards. setting up a first down and 20. Meeker fakes the handoff, and he takes it himself, gets to the line of scrimmage, setting up a second down and 24, Maricosta.
Second and 20.
Tight trips right, pistol formation. Meeker back to pass. He's forced up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's breaking free. He's trying to pick up that first down, and he's going to be short by about 2 yards. Great job there by Liam Meeker making something out of nothing. Let's take another look at this play. As he was forced up in the pocket and then was able to break free, and he nearly picked up a Mustang first down. That's going to set up a third down and short situation for the Mustang offense. I thought Meeker was able to pick up a couple more yards on the play. However, the officials don't agree. The handoff goes to Joaquin Wagner-Baguez, and Baguez tries to work his way around the right-hand side. He picked up about a yard on the play, and that's going to set up a fourth down situation. Let's see what Coach Morrow is going to do, and he's going to go for it. Tight trips right formation. Meeker back to pass. He's still looking. He's going to take it himself, and it looks like he's going to be just short of a Mustang's first down. Inglewood will take over on downs with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tisdale fakes the handoff. He throws it out to the right and completes it. And he's still on his feet fighting forward is Nickerson. He refused to go down. Pistol formation. Tisdale now shifts into the shotgun formation. Now back to the pistol. Tisdale hands off to Santino, and Santino slips as he tries to get around the right-hand side. He'll pick up a couple yards on the play. Second down and 8. The handoff goes to Santino once again, and he'll pick up a few more, setting up a third down and 4 situation for the Sentinels. Pistol formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff, now throws it over the middle, broken up by Barrett Ryan. That was intended for Nickerson, incomplete. Fourth down punting situation. Sabula back deep for the Mustangs. Williams set to punt once again for Inglewood. It's a fake punt, however, a penalty on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. It's going to be a false start versus Inglewood. The Sentinels were going for a fake punt. I highly doubt they will try that. Fourth down and 9. Williams punts the ball. It's again a high short kick that takes a Sentinel bounce and will roll dead at about the Mustang 31-yard line. So Maricosta will take over with 34.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. I formation, Meeker under center. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off to the tailback, Wagner-Baguez, and he's able to pick up about 5 yards on the carry, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. There is no score here in the battle for first place in Bay League.
They also got the Inglewood apparel booth right next to them.
I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
Mustangs start the second quarter, second down and 5 at the Maricosta 36-yard line. Meeker throws it out towards the left and completes it to Sabula, and he's knocked out of bounds after picking up a Mustang first down. First and 10, Maricosta, I formation. Meeker under center. He hands the ball off to the tailback, Wagner Baguez, and he's able to pick up about a yard or two on the carry, and that's going to set up a second down and about 8 to go for the Mustang offense. Again, I formation. Meeker fakes the handoff this time. He throws it deep down the right-hand sideline, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of Eli Sabula. Third down and long for the Mustangs. 4 receiver set, shotgun formation. Meeker back to pass. He now scrambles to the left, throws it deep down the sideline, and incomplete, just off the fingertips of Barrett Ryan, and that's going to bring up a 4th down punting situation. Shevin gets off a high end-over-ender, and it's going to take a Mustang bounce and roll all the way inside the 5 to the Sentinel 4-yard line, where Inglewood will start off their first possession of the second quarter with 10 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Tisdale hands the ball off to Santino. Santino will pick up a few yards on the play. Brady Prince on the tackle. Second down and 4 to go. The handoff again goes to Santino. He surges forward and picks up just enough yardage for a Sentinel first down. Shotgun formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff this time to Santino. Throws it out towards the right and completes it to Jennett for about 2 yards on the play. Second down and 8. Penalty flag on the play. It's going to go against, it looks like against the Sentinels. The referee wants to discuss the call. And indeed, it is a false start versus Inglewood, so that will march him back 5 yards. Shotgun formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff, now throws it over the middle and completes it. That's Wilson on the completion. Namick on the stop for the Mustangs. However, that's enough yardage for an Inglewood first down. 4 receivers set. Shotgun formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right, throws it towards the sideline, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 14, Kevin Jennett. Second down and 10. Shotgun formation, single back. Tisdale hands the ball off to Santino, and Santino is able to work his way through the middle for about a good 5-6 yards on the carry, and that's going to set up a 3rd down 4 situation for the Sentinels. Trips to the left. Tisdale back to pass. He throws it towards the left. It's going to be ruled a completion. It looked like the ball bounced, but somehow the receiver, Jennett, was able to haul it in. He picked that one up just before it hit the turf. It's going to be a 4th down 1 situation. Tisdale hands the ball off to Santino, and it looks like he was just able to get it past the yard to gain for an Inglewood first down. 4 receivers set. Shotgun formation for the Sentinels. Tisdale fakes the handoff, throws it towards the right, and completes it to Jennett once again, and he's taken down by Brady Prince and a couple other Mustangs defenders. The handoff goes to Santino, and Santino works his way towards midfield picking up another Inglewood first down. Pistol formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff, throws it to the slot receiver on the left-hand side and completes it to Wilson. 2nd down and 3 for the Sentinels. Tisdale now throws it out towards the right, incomplete, intended for Jennett. That's going to set up a 3rd down and short situation for Inglewood here in the 2nd quarter. The handoff goes to Santino, and he's met right near the yard to gain. It's going to be close, however, they're giving him a good spot and an Inglewood first down. Tisdale going deep, and it's incomplete through the hands of Kierland. That's going to set up a 2nd down and 10 situation. Tisdale hands the ball off to Garrett, and Garrett's going to be thrown down after a very short gain by the Mustang defense. Brady Nuthall in on the stop for Maricosta. 3rd down and 9 for Inglewood. 4 receiver set. Single back formation. And the ball is snapped. The ball is loose. It's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by the Sentinels. Nearly a costly mistake there. However, Wilson was able to jump on the ball for the Sentinels. Tisdale was not expecting the snap to come, and the Sentinels got lucky on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 15 to go. Tisdale back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and Tisdale's going to be sacked by Jackie Reach. Huge play there by the Mustang defense as Jackie Reach was able to catch Tisdale. Let's take another look at this play as the Mustang rush comes right up the middle, forcing Tisdale out towards the right, and Jackie Reach is able to catch him and throw him down for a Mustang sack. 4th down punting situation here for Inglewood. Timeout on the field. The Sentinels want to discuss this play. I highly doubt they'll go for it as it's 4th down and 17 to go. Williams back to punt for Inglewood. Again, it's a high short kick. This time it's fair, caught by Eli Sabula at the Mustang 24-yard line, where they will take over with 3 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in the first half. I formation. Meeker under center. He hands the ball off to Wagner Baguez. He is taken down immediately by the Inglewood defense for a short loss on the play, setting up a 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation. Meeker takes the snap. He steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be taken down by number 1, Holland. That's going to set up a 3rd down and 11 situation as Meeker was able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 11. Meeker back to pass. He's going to be taken down for a sack there by Inglewood. Huge play there by the Sentinel defense, and that's going to set up a 4th down long situation as Shevin lines up in the end zone for the punt. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. And it's going to go against Inglewood. However, it will still be 4th down as Shevin is now lined up at the Mustang 3-yard line, set to get the punt away. Perfect snap and a booming kick. Again, another booming kick by Shevin as it takes a slight Mustang roll and will be down at the Inglewood 44-yard line with 50.3 seconds to go. Inglewood trying to get on the scoreboard. Tisdale back to pass. He scrambles around and now will take it himself and pick up about 10 yards on the play. Penalty flag on, and it's going to be a holding call versus the Mustangs. I thought it was going to be a holding call versus the Sentinels. Tisdale takes the snap. He's forced out to his left and throws it to the sideline. Intended for Nickerson, incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Sentinels. Inglewood trying to get some points here late in the second quarter. Tisdale back to pass. He's going to take it himself. He's breaking free down the sideline, and he gets out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. First and 10, Inglewood. As Inglewood is looking to get some points here on the board late in the second quarter. Timeout on the field. Timeout Mustangs. Coach Morrow wants to discuss this play with his defense with 16.3 seconds to go here in the first half. Pistol formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff. He pump fakes. He's going to be taken down by the Mustangs, led by junior captain Brady Nuthall. Timeout Sentinels with 9.8 seconds to go. Inglewood has one more shot at the end zone. Tisdale back to pass. He scrambles to the right, throws it towards the end zone, incomplete. 3.7 seconds to go in the first half. This should be the final play of the half as Tisdale throws it towards the left-hand side, incomplete, and that will do it for the first half of play. Interesting call there by Coach James not to go for the field goal in this scoreless tie. However, the Mustangs will take that as we go into halftime with no score here in the battle for first place in Bay League. Stay tuned, fans, for a performance by the Inglewood Marching Band and another special look at the return of Miniature Madness.
I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children.
Miniature Madness is back. The miniature golf game that brings miniature golf into your living room. Step up to the tee and take your shot at victory. See if you have
entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
Welcome back to halftime, fans. We're all knotted up at zeros here in the battle of unbeaten Bay League teams, as both teams are looking to go 3-0. It's homecoming here at Coleman Stadium in the City of Champions. Both teams have not been able to get going on offense so far tonight, and both defenses are looking very strong. We'll see what happens here in the second half as your Mustangs look to go 3-0 in Bay League play before returning home next week versus Lusinger. Here come your Mustangs. Maricosta will receive the kickoff to start the second half, as we see senior quarterback Nico De La Cruz back in uniform for the Mustangs. Of course, Nico went down with a wrist injury in the Redondo game in week 2. Looking forward to seeing Nico back in the lineup. Junior quarterback Liam Meeker has done a fine job filling in for Nico so far this season. Walter Gutierrez is set to kick off for Inglewood. It's a high short kick fielded just inside the 10-yard line and returned to about the 22-yard line by Fuller, and the Mustangs will start off there on their first drive of the second half. Shotgun formation, single back, Meeker, back to pass, he throws it out towards the right and completes it to Sabula, who is able to get a foot in bounds before getting forced out of bounds. Second down and 5, pistol formation. Meeker hands the ball off to the single back. That's Wagner Baguez. Joaquin Wagner Baguez has had a tremendous season so far for the Mustangs on defense and on short yardage run plays. He's going to need to step up with McBean going down with an injury in the first half. Trips left, single back, Meeker back to pass. He's forced up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's breaking free up the middle, and he's going to pick up a Mustang first down at the Maricosta 39-yard line. Liam Meeker is a very athletic quarterback. He can pick up a lot of yardage on the ground, as he did last week versus Culver City, putting up over 200 yards rushing. And he scrambles again, and this time he's going to lose a yard on the play. In addition to that 200-yard rushing performance last week, he had 3 rushing touchdowns. Handoff goes to Joaquin Wagner Baguez, and he's met by the Inglewood defensive line and pushed back. Howard in on the stop for Inglewood. Third down and long, 4 receivers set. Meeker back to pass. He steps up in the pocket once again. He stiff arms a defender. He's breaking free, and he's going to pick up another Mustang first down. Huge run there by Liam Meeker, getting all the way to the Inglewood 32-yard line. A big gainer for the Mustang offense. Let's take another look at this play, as the pressure came once again, and Meeker was able to escape and then somehow avoid that one tackler and pick up probably another 15 yards into Inglewood territory. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Maricosta looking to get on the scoreboard here in the third quarter as Meeker fakes the handoff and will take it himself. He is able to get just back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to set up a 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Tight trips left, single back, Meeker back to pass. Here comes the rush by Inglewood, and the ball is loose. It looks like it was recovered by the Sentinels. That's number 55, sophomore captain Elijah Harmon on the recovery for Inglewood. Pistol formation. The handoff goes to Santino, and he works his way up the middle. That's going to be good for about 5 yards on the play, as the Mustang defense has kept the Inglewood offense in check so far this evening.
5-yard gain, 2nd down.
2nd down and 5 for the Sentinels. Man in motion from right to left. The handoff again goes to Santino, and he works his way forward for about 6 yards and an Inglewood 1st down. Pistol formation. Man in motion from left to right. Tisdale hands the ball off to Santino, and Santino's going to be caught in the backfield for a loss. Joaquin Wagner-Baguez in on the stop for the Mustangs. Shotgun formation. Trips right. Tisdale back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be taken down after about a yard gain. He was able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd and 10. Tisdale back to pass. He scrambles towards the right. He's looking downfield, and he's able to complete the pass. That's number 14 on the reception, Jennett. Inglewood looking to get on the scoreboard here in the third quarter. The handoff goes to Tillman. Prince on the stop for the Mustangs. The Inglewood offense is looking to convert the defense's turnover here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Tisdale back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man, and it's broken up by Butler. Great job by Butler to break up Nickerson's attempt at a touchdown. Let's take another look at this play, as Michael Butler was able to just pull the shoulder as Nickerson was trying to haul that pass in. Huge play there for the Mustang defense, setting up a 3rd and 3 situation. Trips to the left. Tisdale looking towards the sideline. Appears to be a little bit of confusion in on the play. He shifts his running back from his right to his left side. He takes the snap, he throws it out towards the right and completes it. That's Nickerson on the reception for the Sentinels. Shotgun formation, single back. Movement on the play. Bad snap. Fortunate there for the Sentinels that there was a penalty against Inglewood, because that snap went way towards the right of Tisdale. 4 receivers set. Tisdale back to pass. He throws it out to the left and met immediately by Michael Butler. That was Wilson on the reception for the Sentinels. Nice defensive play there by Butler. Pistol formation. The handoff goes to the single back. He's breaking free around the right-hand side and knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line is Austin Tillman. That's going to be 1st and goal at the 1 for Inglewood. Sentinels come out in a pistol formation. The handoff goes to the single back Santino, and Santino surges forward into the end zone for a Sentinel touchdown. Inglewood gets on the scoreboard first here in the third quarter. Gutierrez on to attempt the extra point for the Sentinels. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is straight down the middle. Good. And the Inglewood Sentinels lead your Maricosta Mustangs 7-0 here in the third quarter of play. Gutierrez kicks off for Inglewood. It's dropped at the 12 and then picked up by 4 and returned to the 15-yard line where the Mustangs will start their second possession of the second half. Shotgun formation. Meeker back to pass. He throws it out towards the right and completes it. That's Cordova in on the stop for the Sentinels as Meeker gets the play in from head coach Don Morrow. Single back, shotgun formation. Meeker back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket to his right, and he is going to pick up about 2 yards on the play, I would say, setting up a third down and about 4 to go for the Maricosta offense. Shotgun formation. Timeout, Mustangs. Coach Morrow wants to discuss this key third down play with 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Your Mustangs are looking to respond to the Inglewood Sentinels touchdown drive after the turnover to start the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Sentinels showing blitz. Here comes the blitz by Inglewood. Mustangs got a little screen pass set up to Joaquin Wagner-Baguez. It's only able to get about a yard on the play. That's going to set up about a fourth down and a long one situation. Shevin into punt for Maricosta. Maricosta shifts, and Inglewood appeared to jump off sides. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be, as the Mustangs made that shift on the punt team, and I think that might have drawn the Sentinels off sides, and indeed it did. Big play there by the Mustangs special teams to draw off the Inglewood Sentinels, and that will give the Mustangs a first down. Meeker back to pass. He's still looking downfield, now throws it towards the right. It looks like it's intercepted. However, the defensive back Cordova was not able to get a foot in bounds. However, he made a tremendous leaping catch. Second down and 10, single back, Meeker under center. He hands off to Wagner-Baguez, and he's met immediately by several Sentinels for a loss. Third down and about 12 to go. Meeker rolls to his left, looking downfield now, throws it towards the sideline and completes it. That's number 2, Adrian Carlos, on the reception. However, he's 3 yards shy of the first down, and that will be another punting situation for the Mustangs. Shevin gets off another booming kick for Maricosta, and that will be down right about the Inglewood 31-yard line, where they will start this possession with 20.2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. Man in motion from left to right. He fakes the handoff to the man in motion, now hands the ball off to the single back, and the Mustangs read that play perfectly. Magnus Johnson in on the stop for the Mustangs, and that should do it for the third quarter of play. Your Maricosta Mustangs trail the Inglewood Sentinels 7-0 here in the battle of the unbeaten Bay League teams.
I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up.
Welcome back, fans. The Sentinels will start the fourth quarter, 2nd down and 9 from their 32-yard line. Tisdale fakes the handoff, now throws it over the middle and completes it to number 14, Jennett, right about midfield. 1st down and 10, Sentinels. Shearer shaken up on the play, able to get up and walk off the field under his own power. Shearer has been a big contributor for the Mustangs on defense all season long, including an interception that sealed the victory last week versus Culver City. Shotgun formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff. He throws it out to the right and incomplete, intended for McCauley. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Inglewood Sentinels here in the start of the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation. The handoff goes to Santino, and Santino's breaking free up the middle. He's still on his feet, and he's finally dragged down from behind by Michael Butler all the way down to the Inglewood 11-yard line. 1st and 10, Sentinels. Huge play there by the senior running back Victor Santino. Man in motion from left to right. Shotgun formation. Tisdale hands the ball off to Tillman, and Tillman is able to work his way into the end zone for a Sentinel touchdown. The Inglewood Sentinels get into the end zone for the 2nd time this contest as Gutierrez kicks the extra point, and it is no good. And the Sentinels extend their lead over your Mustangs 13-0 with 11 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the 4th and final quarter. Gutierrez set to kick off for Inglewood. It's a high, short kick taken at about the 10-yard line by Barrett Ryan, and Ryan's able to get past the 15 to about the 16-yard line, where the Mustangs will start this possession. Maricosta offense needs to get something going fast here in the fourth quarter, down by 2 scores. Empty back formation. Meeker fakes the handoff to the man in motion. He takes it himself. He might have picked up a couple yards on that play, and they're giving him 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. Shotgun formation. Man in motion from right to left. Meeker fakes the handoff, throws it out to the man in motion. That's Sabula. However, Eli is caught in the backfield for a loss on the play. That's going to set up a 3rd down and long for your Mustangs. Shotgun formation. It's a low snap picked up by Meeker. Meeker's forced out of the pocket. He's going to take it himself. He's breaking free down the sideline. He's still on his feet. He cuts back to the middle, now to the outside, and he's finally brought down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. That was about 70 yards on the carry. Let's take another look at this play by the junior quarterback Liam Meeker, as the rush came from Meeker's right side, and then he scrambled out and broke free down the left sideline. He used that block there by Barrett Ryan to pick up about another 10 yards inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. 1st down and 10, Mustangs. That's exactly what the Mustang offense needed, a big play here in the fourth quarter, trailing by 13. I formation, Meeker under center. He takes the snap. He hands the ball off to the tailback, Wagner Baguez, and he is unable to break free from the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a second down and long situation for the Mustangs. Meeker back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket to the right. He's still looking downfield. Now throws it towards the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Luke Meeker. That's going to bring up a third down situation for the Mustangs. Of course, this is 4 down territory for Maricosta, trailing by 2 scores at 13-0 here in the fourth quarter. Meeker back to pass, setting up a little running back screen, and that is blown up by the Sentinels. That was number 5, Wolfgram III, on the hit, breaking up that pass play. 4th down situation. Mustangs definitely have to go for it here in the fourth quarter. Trips to the left. Shotgun formation. Liam Meeker back to pass. He throws it over the middle and incomplete, intended for Luke Meeker, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Inglewood Sentinels will take over with 7 minutes and 39 seconds to go here in the fourth and final quarter as the handoff goes to Victor Santino, and he's met after about a 4-yard gain. Sentinels are just looking to run out the clock at this stage of the ball game, leading the Mustangs by 2 scores, 13-0. They are in no hurry here on offense. Shotgun formation. Tisdale fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, and it's incomplete. Good coverage on the play by number 13, senior Will Namick. Of course, Will had that huge fumble recovery for a touchdown late in the fourth quarter versus Redondo to give the Mustangs a come-from-behind win in the battle at the beach. The pass is complete over the middle. That's Culin, and he's breaking free, and he's going to go the distance for an Inglewood touchdown. Inglewood extends its lead over your Mustangs here in the fourth quarter on an 80-yard passing touchdown from Tisdale to Culin, as Gutierrez comes on and kicks the extra point. And the Inglewood Sentinels now lead your Maricosta Mustangs 20-0 with 6 minutes and 31 seconds to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Gutierrez set to kick off for Inglewood. It's a high, short kick fielded at about the 10-yard line by Barrett Ryan, and Ryan breaks free. And he's finally taken down at about the Mustang 35-yard line, where your Maricosta Mustangs will start this possession late in the fourth quarter, trailing the Sentinels by 20 points. Inglewood looking to go undefeated in Bay League action, and your Mustangs are trying to come back, as Inglewood will call a timeout here. Coach James didn't like something he saw and wanted to discuss this play with his defense. Does not want to give any momentum back to the Mustangs with 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Meeker fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, incomplete. Luke Meeker was triple covered on that play. 2nd down and 10. Of course, next week is homecoming as we see senior captain Luke Phillips limp off the field. Hopefully Luke will be ready for next week's contest versus Losinger back home at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium. Four receivers set. Shotgun formation. Meeker back to pass. He throws it out to the left and completes it to Luke Meeker. Not much yardage on the play. Might have picked up a half a yard. 3rd down and 9. Man in motion from left to right. Meeker throws a lateral pass to Sabula, and Sabula's throwing it deep down the sideline. He's got a man, and that's Barrett Ryan all alone, and he's going to go the distance for a Mustangs touchdown. Maricosta gets on the board late in the 4th quarter on a trick play. Nicely set up there by Coach Morrow, but it might be a little too late. Let's see what will happen as we'll take another look at this play by the Maricosta offense. As the man in motion goes from left to right, as Meeker finds Sabula in the backfield, and then Sabula finds Barrett Ryan streaking downfield for a Mustangs touchdown. No shutout tonight for the Mustangs as they're on the board, and Husson is on to kick the extra point for Maricosta. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is straight down the middle and good, as your Mustangs now trail the Inglewood Sentinels by 13, 20-7. With 5 minutes and 19 seconds to go here in the 4th. Onside kick for the Mustangs is going to be fielded by Inglewood. That's Howard who jumped on the ball, and the Sentinels will take over at the Mustang 48-yard line. Pistol formation, man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes to the single back. Not much yardage on the play. That's Garrett on the carry for the Sentinels. It's going to set up a 2nd down and 5 situation. Sentinels just looking to run that clock out now. Handoff again goes to Garrett, and he's able to slip through the tackle, and he's still on his feet, pushing forward, and he's still getting pushed forward for about another 5 yards on the carry. Penalty flag on the play. And it's going to be an illegal push by the Sentinels. Let's take another look at this play, as Garrett is stood up right there and then picked up and pushed by his big offensive lineman for about another 10 yards down the field. That play is allowed in the pros and in college, but not in high school. Tisdale back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side. He's got a man, and it's complete. And he makes a couple nifty moves and gets into the end zone for a Sentinel touchdown. That's Kevin Jennett on the reception for Inglewood. So the Sentinels respond with a quick touchdown of their own as the Mustangs finally got on the board late in the 4th quarter. Gutierrez kicks the extra point, and Inglewood extends its lead to 20 points, 27-7, with just under 4 minutes to go here in the 4th and final quarter. The kickoff is taken right about the 20-yard line by the Mustangs as Barrett Ryan appeared to pitch it back to Eli Sabula, and Sabula is able to get another 5 yards to the Mustang 30-yard line. 4 receiver set, shotgun formation. Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the right, completes it to Sabula, and Sabula gets out of bounds at the Mustang 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Trips right. Pistol formation. Time out on the field. Inglewood calling timeout. Coach James wants to discuss this play again with his defense. That's the 2nd time in 2 drives that Coach James has called a timeout on defense. Trips right. Shotgun formation. Mustangs need points, and they need them fast. Meeker takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it over the middle, and it's broken up. The Sentinels will take on defending Bay League champions Palos Verdes right here at Coleman Stadium next week. Shotgun formation. Meeker back to pass. He throws it towards the right and completes it to Sabula, who gets out of bounds just past midfield at the Inglewood 48-yard line. Trips right. Mustangs in shotgun. Meeker back to pass. He throws it deep down the middle, intended for Luke Meeker, and it's incomplete. Again, your Mustangs will be back at home next week for homecoming and senior night versus Lusinger. As Meeker throws it towards the right once again, and it's incomplete, intended for Barbara. 3rd down and 10 Mustangs.
The DJ in the building, also the baseball coach, DJ.
Trips to the left. Meeker fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself on a quarterback keeper, and there's nowhere to go as he's thrown down hard by 3 Inglewood Sentinels. 3rd down and long for your Mustangs. Meeker back to pass. He scrambles now to the right and just throws it out of bounds. That's going to bring up a 4th down situation for the Mustangs. No choice but to go for it here in the 4th quarter. Trips to the left. Meeker rolls to his left. Now he stops, he looks, he throws to the left, and that is going to be complete, but it's going to be short of a 1st down, and the Inglewood Sentinels will take over on downs. With 1 minute and 49 seconds to go, the Inglewood Sentinels are looking to extend their record to 8-0, 3-0 in Bay League, and hold 1st place all to themselves. As Tisdale throws the pass down the middle and completes it to Wilson. Late flag on the play. Appears that he might have been celebrating a little too much as he got up after making that nice catch. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be as the officials discuss the play. And indeed, it's going to be a little bit too much of a celebration there by Wilson, and that will march the Sentinels back 15 yards. However, Inglewood is just trying to run out the clock at this point. Trips to the left. New quarterback in for the Sentinels. That's McCauley, and McCauley's dragged down after scrambling, trying to make something out of nothing. McCauley fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He throws it out to the right, incomplete. Holding versus Inglewood. That's going to march him back another 10 yards. Man in motion. McCauley throws it over the middle, incomplete, intended for Nickerson. 3rd down and long. Trips to the right. Looked like there was some motion there on the offensive line for Inglewood as the officials discuss the infraction.
We appreciate you and the standard that you set. I want to give a huge shout out and round of applause to the greatest band director in the land, Mr.
And apparently there was no call on the field. No harm, no foul. 3rd down and 18 for the Sentinels. It's a bad snap. McCauley picks it up. Now throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Penalty is against the Sentinels for a false start, setting up a 3rd down and 23 for Inglewood. McCauley fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side. It's incomplete. Intended for Kulin. 4th down and long for Inglewood. Trips to the right. McCauley's just going to hand the ball off, and that's going to be a turnover on downs as the Mustangs will take over on downs and will take a knee, and that will do it as your Maricosta Mustangs fall to the Inglewood Sentinels by a score of 27-7. The Mustangs are 2-1 in Bay League play. The Sentinels are a perfect 3-0. Next week, your Mustangs return home versus the Lusinger Olympians, and the Olympians were able to defeat Culver City at Culver City tonight 34-7. And their record in Bay League play will be 1-2 going into next week's contest versus the Mustangs. The Sentinels will be 3-0 going up against 2-1 Palos Verdes, the defending Bay League champion Sea Kings, right here at Coleman Stadium. And in the other Bay League contest next week, it will be the winless Lawndale Cardinals 0-3 versus the 1-2 Culver City Centaurs. Again, a tough fought game here for your Mustangs. They were able to go toe-to-toe with the undefeated Inglewood Sentinels in the first half and midway through the third quarter before Inglewood was able to get things going on offense. Again, your Mustangs return home for homecoming and senior night next week versus Lusinger. Until then, this is Jeremy Sadowski signing off.